Do you have a reason why they're trying to sit on your legs?
I don't know.
Oh, no. So the energy color is red. Is there anything the energy wants to say before we move it out?
It doesn't want to leave.
It doesn't want to leave. Hi there. Thank you for speaking with me. Why don't you want to leave? Archangel Michael's got the net of light around you.
I don't know.
You don't know. You just don't want to leave. Is this your home?
Yes.
Yes. How long have you been there?
A couple of years.
A couple of years. How did you become attached to this one?
Her feet are blocked.
Feet are blocked. Okay, we'll take care of that. Archangel Michael, put your net of light around her feet. How did you become attached to this one?
She has fear of her journey, and she invited me here.
Okay, well, this is a free will, and you don't have permission to be here. What have you caused her this for her?
What?
What have you caused? What discomforts have you caused her?
Numbing and pain, pins and needles.
Okay.
Tense, like clenching when she sleeps.
Okay. Can you tell me about yourself? Do you have a name?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Did you have a body? Can you remember back then?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about that? What happened to your body?
Ran over by a combine.
A combine, okay. Do you have a name?
Fred.
Fred. Okay, Fred. We're going to help you today. Why did you attach onto her?
She's my granddaughter.
She's your granddaughter, okay. Okay. So you're sticking around to help her out?
Yes.
Okay, well, Fred, that day that you died, there was a white light. Did you see it that day?
No.
No. Okay, I want you to take me back to that day.
I slept in the car that night.
Okay.
And I got drunk.
Okay, you was drinking. Okay.
And I took my son to work with me. And I had to fix something on the combine, but I didn't turn it off.
Okay. So it was an accident.
Yes, but my son thinks it's a suicide.
Okay. Well, we're going to get that closure today for that, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to help you. What else can you tell me about that, Fred?
I was not a happy man. I was angry.
Okay. Do you think that kind of caused the accident?
I don't know.
Do you think that's why you caused these things for Christy to have these problems? Because you carried them on?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're over there at the combine. And it's happened. Can you see? Are you outside of your body?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see a white light?
It's little.
It's okay. I'm gonna make Archangel Michael is gonna make that 50% bigger than you, okay? Do you see it? Is it getting bigger?
A little bit.
Okay, that's okay. Just keep focusing on it. And Archangel Raphael is there. We're gonna help you today, okay? Is there anything you would like to say to Christy before we pull you out of her?
I just wanted to be her grandfather, and I didn't get to. And I know that she hurts because
It's okay. We're gonna take care of that. But with you holding on to her like that, that's holding her back, isn't it?
yeah, she thinks she has MS.
Oh, was that you causing that?
Yeah, but I didn't want to hurt her.
We know you didn't mean to. You just was confused, wasn't you?
She's the most like me.
Good. Now is that white light getting bigger?
Yeah, kind of, but it's dancing too.
It's dancing. How does it make you feel?
Nothing, not good or bad.
That's okay. We're going to ask Archangel Raphael and them to help you. Now, when you was at the Combine, tell me some more about that. About the day of your death.
Well, I was still drunk, which is probably why I forgot to turn the power off of it. So when I got the stick out of it, it just ran me over. But it didn't hit my face for some reason. Just my legs and the side of my arm.
Okay. Okay. So when you passed on, you were still drunk.
Yes.
Okay. So do you think that's why you didn't see your white light? You got a little scared?
And I'm guilty.
Guilty. There's no reason to feel guilty. The archangels are with you and they're going to guide you. Do you see them?
Yeah.
You do? Good. What are they telling you?
They're just showing me wings.
Those can be your wings.
They're just showing me wings and they keep passing in front of my vision.
Good. Well, Fred, that white light, you can go with them.
Oh my gosh.
And we can send you home. And you can help Christy more than you was ever able to.
It's so bright.
It's okay.
But it looks like wings. It doesn't look like a circle.
Good. How does it make you feel?
Surprised.
Surprised?
Now there's two of them.
Good. Are they telling you anything?
No, they're just dancing and they look majestic and beautiful.
Oh, good. So you're focusing on that large, bright, white light.
Yeah.
And you're with the angels. Is there anything else you want to say about the angels?
I'm just trying to stay calm, but my body is excited.
I'm going to ask the archangels to help you stay calm and relaxed so you can handle their energy. That's exciting. You get to go home.
I've never seen anything like this.
Do you feel loved? Do you feel peace?
I feel peace, but I don't care if I'm loved. I just feel peace and excitement.
Good. So is there anybody there waiting for you?
I just see these dancing wings.
Beautiful. In a moment.
Oh, there's a heart too.
Oh, good.
Just a little dark heart in between.
I love that. How does that make you feel?
Just, I've been stale for so long and now I feel awake.
You feel awake. You get to go home.
My wife is there, but I think she's going to be mad at me.
No, there is no anger there. She's probably ready for you to come. It's been a long time since you've seen her, hasn't it?
1975.
1975. So you're happy and you found your white light and you have your angels. Is the angels telling you anything?
No, it's just, I know what you're trying to do and I'm trying to do it for you.
No, you don't have to do anything. In a moment, my friend Michael is going to send a blast of electric blue light into the net, and this will disconnect your energy from this one on the bed, from all the places where you've been attached or affecting. And then Michael will lift you up and out of this one's field with his net of light.
But Christy's so sad.
We're gonna fix her. Everyone in position now. Please to lift this one out. Pulse of electric blue light sent into the net now. Disconnection made. 3. Lifting this one up and out. 2. Almost all the way out now. And 1. Fully out, fully out. Fred, is there anything that you want to say to this one on the bed before we disconnect you both?
I just didn't mean to leave you or your dad. Didn't want to. I wanted to be there when you were born. I know you're lonely.
Is that all you would like to say?
Just keep loving your dad, because he can't help it.
Okay. The one on the bed, is there anything that you want to say to Fred as he leaves?
Did I get the bad parts of me from you because you were bad?
Fred, is there anything you can say about that?
No, it's not bad. Nothing's bad. Nothing's bad. It's just feelings. Everything's okay, I think.
Okay, and Fred, you're with the angels.
And she's crying.
It's okay. We're going to cut the cord now. Now we can go ahead and cut the energetic cords that exist between these two. Please, Michael. The cords have been cut between the two of you, and Fred is now being helped into the white light of Source. What color light would you, with this one on the bed, like to put into the places that Fred's energy was connected?
White.
White, okay. In order to cleanse and clean it, let every cell know that the dark energy has gone and the light has returned. White light. I want you to see and to feel the white light being channeled from all of us now into those areas, and as this white light flows into the body, it lets every cell know that the dark one is gone and the light is returned. Each and every cell can now begin the process of vibrating higher and emitting light, health, and vitality. Now, you said your feet felt heavy. If that energy had a color, what color would it be?
It wants to be purple, but it's blocked by black.
Black, okay, good.
I have tears falling out of my left eye, I think.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes. Now this black energy, what can you sense with it? I know we can see you and you're there.
I think it's hiding.
There's no sense in hiding. We know you're there. Archangel Michael has this net of white light around you. You're not getting anywhere.
No, I trip her.
Hi there. Thank you for speaking to us today. Why do you trip her?
Because she doesn't need to go forward.
Why do you say that?
And she broke her ankle 2 summers ago.
Was that you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tell me a little more about you.
No.
How long have you been with this one?
She's been clumsy her whole life.
Have you done that to her?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why don't you want her to move forward?
She created me.
Okay, well, this is a free will universe and you don't have permission to stay here.
She was raped as a child, and she was raped by her ex-husband, and she was hit by her ex-husband, and her parents didn't love her, and she didn't want to turn evil, so she created me.
Okay. What is your purpose?
To hold the darkness that she has for her.
Okay, well, you don't have that permission to anymore. Why do you want her to feel? Why do you want her to have darkness?
Well, if I didn't hold the darkness for her, then it would be in her mind, and she would be a prostitute or a drug user, and that's what I tell her. So she buries her darkness, and that's where I am.
Okay, well, today we're removing the darkness, okay? And you'll be able to help her in other ways of protection, okay? I know you want to stay because you've taken care of her so long. But this one on the bed has given us permission to get her cleared. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Good, thank you. Do you see your white light?
It's a white line.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make that 50% bigger?
No, but you are.
Oh, good. How does that make you feel?
Well, she has energy blocks on the bottom of her feet, even if I leave.
Okay, we're going to take care of that today. What else can you tell us? So we can help her.
If she exfoliates with a good washcloth or something like that, then she can cleanse her lymph nodes and she can stimulate, I don't know what the word is, stimulate her,
You're doing very good.
there's a word and I can't think of what it's called, but she can stimulate that.
Regenerate it?
Yeah, and then her receptors will open. And she's good at using the ones in her hands. She's very, very, very good at pushing energy out through her hands. But her feet are blocked. And if she exfoliates her feet and really all of her legs, really, really good. Oh my gosh, what is that word?
Rejuvenate?
Yeah, but there's like a medical term.
Okay, we'll get to that. Since do you have a name that she gave you that I can call you by? Because you're helping me get these blocks out of her.
Well, not really.
Well, you will. That white light's getting bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said her bottom of her feet were blocked.
And there was a fire next to their house when she was in 2nd grade, and I died there.
Okay, so you did have a body.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for talking to us today. What else can you tell me about that?
It's not all of me.
Okay.
Just the part that she needed.
Oh, that's good. So we can be able to help you go back to source so you can find all of you. How's that sound?
Mm.
And then you'll be able to help this one on the bed even more. Now that white light, tell me about that day that you died.
Well, I think my son was making drugs in the bathroom.
Okay. Was you male or female?
Female.
Okay.
And I was kind of mean, but she liked me.
Okay, so he was the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you attach to this one?
Because she lived next door and she thought I was a witch and she liked me.
Okay. So you just attached to her white light.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not see the white light when you passed?
No, because there was too many clouds from the fire, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. You take me back to that day. And you won't experience any physical sensations. You can view it as an observer. We're going to help you find this light of yours. What is your name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Thank you for talking to us Are you attached anywhere else in this one? Anywhere else in this one on the bed?
No, just where my home was, I think.
Okay.
Because she drives by there a lot.
Okay, good. Well, we're gonna get you back home, and that white light that you saw
Mm.
on the day that you passed away. What else can you tell me about that?
It's kind of a triangle. But I can see it now. It's shifting. This is crazy.
We want to get you home.
It looks like an eyeball.
Good. Is this still Cynthia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cynthia. Any information you can give her? What give us about the last day of your life so we can help you? Do you see the archangels?
I see something.
You see something, okay.
Yeah, I think they look like wings.
They do. Now, after you've passed away, I want you to look for your white light.
Okay.
Are the angels telling you anything?
Well, they know that I know.
Yes. They want to get you home too. What else can you tell me about that day?
Just my son came over and cussing at me, and I just ignored him. And Christy, the little girl, was over looking through my pins because I had a cup of pins that she liked to go through. They were all tied up with a rubber band, but they were in a cup, and she just loved those pins. And then I made her go home because my son was there, and I thought he was dangerous because he was unstable.
Okay.
And he was in the bathroom a long time, and then I fell asleep on the couch, and then there was an explosion, fire, and the apartment complex had to be evacuated. Oh my gosh, now I have a tear coming out of my right eye.
That's okay. That's okay. We're going to get you home to the white light where you belong. Just keep telling me. You're doing very good. Archangel Michael's going to put his net of light around you to help you. And Kuan Yin's giving you compassion so you can handle this. And you said it was real smoky.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see your light.
Yeah, my granddaughter lived with me, but she wasn't there that day. She was only 4.
She was protected.
Misty.
Good. So, are you still in the body?
No.
You're out of the body.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to look around and tell me when you see that white light.
Okay, I see it.
Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to make it 50% bigger than you.
My daughter's in there, Misty's mom.
And 100% bigger than you. Good. Are you ready to go home? Cynthia.
Copeland.
Cynthia Copeland. Are the angels with you? They will help guide you.
Why was I so mean?
It's okay. You'll be able to review all that when you go on the white light. Are you still focusing on it?
Yeah, trying.
You saw your family.
My daughter died right after she had my granddaughter. She's there.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're focusing. Sandra.
That's why I was mean. I was mad. Misty Copeland is my granddaughter.
Okay, good. Now in a moment, my friend Michael is going to send a blast of electric blue light into the net. And this will disconnect your energy from this one on the bed, from all the places where you've been attached or affecting. And then Michael will lift you up and out of this one's fields with his net of light. Everyone in position now, please, to lift this one out. Pulse of electric blue light sent into the net now. Disconnection made. 3, lifting this one up and out. 2, almost all the way out now. And 1, fully out, fully out, fully out. Cynthia, is there anything that you want to say to this one on the bed before we disconnect you both?
She's gone.
Okay. Now we can go ahead and cut the energetic cords that exist between these two, please, Michael. The cords have been cut between the two of you, and Cynthia is now being helped into the white light of source. What color light would this one on the bed like to be flooded into all the places that Cynthia's energy was connected?
White.
White, in order to cleanse it and clean it and let every cell know that the energy is gone and the light is returned. White light. I want you to see and to feel white light being channeled from all of us now into those areas. And as this white light flows into the body, it lets every cell know that the dark one has gone and the light is returned. And each and every cell can now begin the process of vibrating higher and emitting light, health, and vitality. Do you feel any more discomfort in your body as you scan it?
No.
Good. And your shoulders feel good? No anxiety anywhere?
No, but that was unpleasant.
It's okay, we're going to flood you. Michael, can you give her the comfort to handle that? Is there anything you needed to say to Cynthia when we let her go?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I see 2 dots.
2 dots, okay. What can you tell me about those?
I don't know, it just flashed in front of me 2 white dots and then it was gone.
2 white. Oh, that's good. So there's no discomfort in your body.
Mm-mm.
And you can scan it from your crown to your third eye, to your throat.
Well, I need to stop smoking.
Okay. If you could give that energy a color, what would you give it?
I don't think it's an energy.
Okay.
I think it's just a thing.
Okay. So, and then we're going to pass down through your heart. Do you feel any tension or stress?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. And your solar plexus, and your sacral, and your root. Okay. Now, I want you to imagine a rope of light emerging out of your root chakra and sending it, shooting it into the earth beneath your feet. It shoots down past the grass and the mud and the stones. It passes past the underground rocks and caverns until it eventually reaches the inside of the earth, which is a huge white and golden sun. I want you to wrap your rope of light around this ball of frequency at the center of the earth. This is the Mother Earth Spirit and Soul. I want you to feel a surge of frequency travel up the rope of light and touch your root chakra and infuse it with connection and power. I'm going to ask Archangel Raphael and Kuan Yin to draw out any dense energy in terms of stagnant emotion that remains within the root chakra, and that this energy, as it is drawn out, looks like thick, dark tar, almost like sludge that is drawn out and will then be transmuted and used elsewhere in the universe for something else. As this is done, you will feel safe, connected, and strong. You see the bright red energy of the earth supporting and infusing your root chakra. The surge of frequency travels up to the sacral chakra and begins to alchemize what is there. As this occurs, Archangel Raphael and Kuan Yin on either side of the energy center pull out the dense and still energy from each side. They transmute the energy into something high frequency that can be distributed elsewhere. And as this happens, the client feels joyful, creative, and sensual. The client sees the bright orange of the sensual sacral chakra begin to build and spin and pull, spreading delicious sacral energy throughout the body. You feel joy, the frequency, the joy. It travels up the energy centers to the solar plexus. Archangel Raphael and Kuan Yin pull out any low frequency energy that resides in the solar plexus. And as they pull it out, it looks like thick, dark sludge. This energy will be drawn out, transmuted into something high frequency, and redistributed elsewhere in the universe for something else. And as this energy starts to pulsate with beautiful, bright, yellow energy, you feel strong, you feel connected, you feel like a spark of source having a human experience right now.
I just kept thinking that I feel like electricity before you said that.
From this moment, you will always know who you are. You will feel brave and strong. And as the energy travels from the solar plexus up to the heart, Archangel Raphael and Kuan Yin pull out any low frequency energy that resides in the heart. And as they pull it out, it looks like thick, dark sludge. This energy will be drawn out, transmuted into something high frequency, and redistributed elsewhere in the universe for something else. And as this energy starts to pulsate with bright, beautiful, green energy, you feel love, you feel oneness. Kuan and Raphael, I ask you to open the client's heart chakra to the fullness of what they can energetically cope with at this time, and also, if appropriate, to cleanse and clean a higher heart also. This one on the bed will feel love and oneness with all things. And as the energy travels from the heart up to the throat, Archangel Raphael and Kuan Yin pull out any low frequency energy that resides in the throat. And as they pull it out, it looks like thick, dark sludge. This energy will be drawn out, transmuted into something high frequency, and redistributed elsewhere in the universe for something else. And as this energy starts to pulsate with beautiful, bright, blue energy, you feel love and you feel oneness. From this moment on, you will speak their truth, and you will speak it from a clear throat, an open and connected heart, a strong solar plexus, a joyful sacral, and a connected root. They will speak their truth with full heart to throat cohesion, as the heart is now connected to the throat. No words will be spoken without running them through the heart first. The energy travels from the throat up to the third eye. Archangel Raphael and Kuan Yin pull out any low frequency energy that resides in the third eye. And as they pull it out, it looks like thick, dark sludge. This energy will be drawn out, transmuted into something high frequency, and redistributed elsewhere in the universe for something else. And as this energy starts to pulsate with beautiful, bright, purple energy, you feel connected to your soul and your inner canvas. You feel connected. You feel connected to all of your gifts. And as the energy travels from the third eye up to the crown, Archangel Raphael and Kuan Yin pull out any low frequency energy that resides in the crown. And as they pull it out, it looks like thick, dark sludge. This energy will be drawn out, transmuted into something high frequency, and redistributed elsewhere in the universe for something else. And as this energy starts to pulsate with bright, beautiful, white energy, you feel connected to the wider universe and all of your multi-dimensional parts. I'm going to try to Archangel Michael, to clear away any dark energy around the top of the crown that is stopping it from opening, and also to clean and clear the upper chakras outside the physically of the earthly body, so that there are no blockages in connecting to source, such as the soul star chakra. Once the crown has been cleared, I want you to see a rope of light and shoot it out at the top of your crown, connecting it with all of your chakras and leading it up and connecting to source. I want you to see the source light flowing down that rope of light and cleaning and clearing and upgrading their chakras, each and every one with source light. I want you to see source light pulling at your solar plexus and becoming bigger and bigger and bigger like a huge white sun that blasts out any remaining density within the aura. And this source light sun, it also fills in any fractures emanating from the chakras so no further entities can get in. Archangel Michael is to cut any black and toxic cords before we repair the aura. Archangel Michael, is there any black magic cords that need to be removed? Does this one on the bed have any dark or any other attachments that need to be removed? Okay. Now, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to cut any black and toxic cords before we repair the aura. Archangel Raphael, I want you to remove any black magic that has been placed on the fields of this one on the bed. Archangel Michael, to close down any dark portals that have been opened within the client due to systematic dark entity infestation. Archangel Michael, I want you to close down and the AI portals to close that have been opened within the client due to any AI infestation, and also cut to any AI cords that might be leading into the client. We do not want to keep those cords there. This one on the bed, what color of light do you want to place around the entirety of your aura as an additional band of frequency light protection?
White.
White.
Can I have permission to adjust?
Yes.
So am I physically able to move?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're going to fall asleep. Turn back around.
No, my back is hurting.
Oh, your back's hurting? Turn around.
It's just from being on
No,
my
that's
back.
fine. If your back's hurting, you need to tell me what color that is.
Black.
Black. Okay, now turn her back on your back because she's trying to get you.
Too much.
You don't want to leave. I know it hurts. What? I know it's there. Thank you for speaking with us. Why are you making her back hurt?
Because she's fat.
Okay. But why do you want to make her back hurt? How did you attach to this one on the bed? I know you're there. You can't hide. Archangel Michael's got his net of light wrapped around you, and you're not going anywhere. Why are you making her back hurt?
I don't know.
Because you don't want to leave?
Maybe.
Okay. Then this black energy, if it had a name, what would it be?
I don't know.
That's okay. Why did you attach to this one today?
I don't want her to be here.
Why not? Thank you for speaking to us.
I don't want to speak to you.
That's okay. You don't have permission to be here. This is a free will universe. And this one on the bed gave us permission to clear her. Why do you want to hold this one back?
Because you think you're special and she thinks she's special and neither of you are special.
Oh, okay. Why do you say that?
Because nobody's special.
Okay. Do you remember when you had a body?
No.
No. So you make her, how do you make her feel?
arthritis and stiff.
Oh, okay. Well, how long have you been doing this to her?
Long time.
A long time. What made you attached to this one on the bed?
Trauma.
Trauma. Okay. Well, we're going to get you out today. So you need to lay on your back and we're going to remove you.
I don't want to.
I know you're trying to make her not let you leave because you said you didn't want to leave. But you are going to go. We don't want this one to be in any harm on the bed. And you are causing her harm. What can you tell me about why you want her to not move forward?
I don't know.
That's okay. Do you see the archangels?
Yeah.
Do you see your light?
A little.
A little bit, okay. I want you to see that light and I want you to make it 50% bigger than what you are.
But you're not special.
I never said I was, but I want you to focus on that light. Do you see that light?
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel?
Pressure.
Pressure. Do you not like the light?
I just want to be comfortable.
Oh, you're going to be comfortable. Did somebody send you there?
Where?
To her, the one on the bed, to make her not want to move forward.
There's a lot you don't know about.
That's okay, you can tell me. Do you still see that white light?
Yeah.
Good deal. I want you to make it 100% bigger than what you are now. Do you see it getting bigger?
Yeah.
Good. How does that make you feel? There is archangels there with you. They will guide you. Are they telling you anything?
Mm-mm.
It's okay, but do you see your white light?
Yeah, a lot.
You see it, so it's bright. I want you to feel the warmth of that white light.
You're always going to be fighting the dark.
I know.
And it's bigger than you think.
Oh, I know. A lot of love comes from the dark. Do you see that white light?
Mm-hmm.
Does it make you feel warm?
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel comforting?
I guess.
And it's surrounding you all over. Are you connected anywhere else on this one in the bed?
She has a zipper on her mouth, but she doesn't think she does.
Okay, we're going to have Archangel Michael put a white light net around that one too. We'll get to that in a minute. Now this one that I'm speaking with, do you have a name?
Do I have to tell you?
Yes. I want to help you. That white light is going to guide you. And it's going to make you feel at home and comforted. And if you had a body, do you remember if you had a human body?
Not really, but a little.
What do you remember?
Wheelchair.
A little chair.
Wheelchair.
A wheelchair, okay. So you did have a body. You're doing very good. Can you tell me why you attached to this one on the bed?
Because life is not good and you don't need to tell her it's good. It's not good.
Okay. So is that why you give her a lot of low energy?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to make her feel that way?
Well, I've spent my whole life in a wheelchair. And she thinks that she can save me and everybody else, but you can't. There is just bad things.
There is. But do you see that white light? When you had a body and you passed on, did you see that white light?
Mm-hmm.
Was you not drawn to it?
I was with your dad too,
Okay.
and he had pain too.
Okay. Well, let's talk about you right now, okay? Why did you not go to the white light?
Because I'm supposed to be here.
No, you're not. You're supposed to be in your own vessel, in your own source of light. Do you feel your light? I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Raphael to comfort you. Make you feel loved and to help you understand. You won't be confined to that wheelchair anymore. You won't have those restrictions. You'll be able to walk, fly. You'll be able to help this one on the bed more. How does that white light feel?
Singular.
Okay. What can you tell me about that?
I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You're gonna do it. The net is around you. You have no choice but to do it. I just wanted you to feel the comfort and love before we sent you to the white light source, so you can go on your own journey.
There's others like me.
Are they in this one on the bed?
They're all over everywhere, everybody.
I know. We can do one at a time.
You've got them too.
I know. I am working on that. The archangels have protected me.
Yeah, and your dad had hurt. His legs hurt too.
I know. I'm going to get to my dad. But right now, we are here to help you. Do you have a name?
Hobby.
Oh, hi there. Now, what happened when you passed away?
Well, I killed myself.
Okay. Okay. We can get you help today. Why did you attach to this one on the bed?
She wanted to go into the military, and I was in the war, and I didn't want her to do that.
Okay. So you wanted to stop her.
Mm-hmm. But she got pregnant anyway, so I didn't have to.
Okay. Well, you don't have permission to be here anymore. This one on the bed's going to be very well taken care of now. And when you go into white light source, you can help her in other ways. How does that sound?
Whatever.
I know. I'm going to ask the archangels to surround you with white light and Kuan Yin to fill you with compassion and love. Do you see your white light?
Yeah.
Good. Good job. In a moment. So you are there now. When you killed yourself, why did you not go into the white light? Did you just not find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Take me back to that day, okay?
Well,
You'll have no sensations. You can talk about it as an observer. You can even go to after it's already happened and you're out of the body. Is that better?
yeah.
Okay, so you're out of the body. I would like for you to look around. And now do you see that white light?
Yeah, but I tried to kill myself earlier and it didn't work, which is why I got stuck in this wheelchair. And I did know your dad when he was a kid, and I was a little bit older.
Okay. And now you still be wanting to talk about my dad. We can talk about that in a little bit, okay?
Yeah, but Christy just has too much empathy, so she's going to get more of people like me.
I know, I get that. And we're becoming stronger. And we got the archangels. Are the angels surrounding you? I want you to have peace. So you don't feel the need that you need to end it. I want you to feel comfort. And that white light was there. Do you see it?
What kind of stupid motherfucker snaps their neck?
Well, do you see the white light?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay, I want you to, are the angels there? In a moment, my friend, Archangel Michael, is going to send a blast of electric blue light into the net. And this will disconnect your energy from this one on the bed, from all the places where you've been attached or affecting. And then Michael will lift you out and out of this one's field with his net of light. Everyone in position now, please, to lift this one out. The pulse of electric blue light sent into the net now. Disconnection is made. Lifting this one out and up now. 2, almost all the way out now. And 1, fully out, fully out. Is there anything that you want to say to this one on the bed before we disconnect you both?
I'm sorry.
The one on the bed, is there anything that you want to say as this one leaves?
Don't come back.
Now we can go ahead and cut the energetic cords that exist between these two, please, Michael. The cords have been cut between the two of you, and it's now being helped into the white light of source. What color light would this one on the bed like to flood into all the places that the energy was connected in order to cleanse and clean it and let every cell know that the dark energy is gone and the light has returned? What color light?
White.
White. I want you to see and feel white light being channeled from all of us now into those areas. And as this white light flows into the body, and it lets every cell know that the dark one is gone and the light has returned, and each and every cell can now begin the process of vibrating higher and emitting light, health, and vitality. Now, this one on the bed, is there any discomforts or pain in the body?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Good. Now that your aura is cleansed, Archangel Michael, is there any other cords that need to be cut or taken out of this one on the bed? What color light do you want to place around the entirety of your aura as an additional band of high frequency light protection?
Purple.
Purple. Purple. Purple will correspond to the frequency of your vibrational color. So this color, it'll emanate from within you. I'm going to ask you to visualize and place this color around the outside of the aura to protect the aura from entities. Do you see that white light of color?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, allowing yourself to integrate into this new space and allowing all of your senses to feel into this new space that we have arrived in. We're allowing the soul to speak today, and these images are flowing from the soul. into the mind. We are not looking with the eyes. We are looking with the mind. We are not looking with the eyes. We are looking with the mind. Now, I would like for you to imagine a beautiful white staircase descending down with 10 steps. The staircase is very safe and has a very stable handrail that you can hold on to as you descend. The staircase can look however you like. It might be straight, it might be spiral, but as I count backwards from 10 to 1, I want you to make your way down the staircase and into the beautiful garden. 10, beginning to walk down the staircase now. 9, 8, 7, deeper down the staircase. 6, 5, moving deeper down the staircase now. 4, 3, almost at the bottom now. 2, and 1. You are now in a beautiful garden, the most beautiful garden that you have ever seen. As far as the eye can see, there are colorful flowers and ferns, and fluttering around the flowers and butterflies, the colors of like you have never seen before. And you notice a little bench at the top of this garden. And as you begin to make your way over to the bench, and you sit down and you look out at the beauty of this place, and as you do, you feel such peace in your soul. And in this beautiful place of peace and relaxation, I would now like for you to take part of your awareness and scan it down your physical body as it lays on the bed in a very detached way, almost as if the body belongs to someone else. And I want you to let me know as you pass your awareness down the body if you become aware of any pain or discomfort in the body, any anxiety or anger, or any feelings of dense energy that should not be there. Pass your awareness down the body, starting at the head, and let me know if you find anything. Very good. And now, I want you to put your full awareness back into the garden with the beautiful flowers. And on this bench, in this beautiful place of solitude, I want you to become aware of yourself as a multi-dimensional being, that you are not just this being in this lifetime that we are living right now, that you are many different beings in many different lifetimes, having many different experiences, and that you are living all of these lifetimes and having all of these experiences right now. And so now, as we sit on this bench in this place of beauty and solitude, I want you to focus on your breathing. And as you breathe in, I want you to see golden flecks of quantum light entering your lungs. And as these golden flecks of quantum light enter the lungs, they then travel to every cell in your body. And this golden quantum light begins to awaken and fire up the DNA in every cell of your body. You see your whole body begin to glow with this golden quantum light. And as it does, you begin the process of connecting to all the parts of your multi-dimensional self within the quantum field. I want you to visualize your multi-dimensional self as a tree, a beautiful golden tree that runs through the very fabric of the universe. And if we think of ourselves in this lifetime that we are leading now as a twig on the branch of that golden tree, and this tree is our soul, the fullness of our soul that runs through time and space and the entire universe. And each twig on your golden soul tree represents a lifetime that you are living now in another time, another place. We have connected to our multidimensional self in the quantum field through breathing in the quantum golden flakes of light and waking up our DNA. We are now going to travel through time and space to another part of our multi-dimensional self that is having another experience somewhere else right now, to another twig on our soul tree, another lifetime that we need to see today that will help us to make sense of this lifetime that we are in now. In a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And as I count backwards from 3 to 1, I want you to feel yourself being pulled through time and space as if by a magnet to another lifetime on your soul tree that we need to see today. As I count backwards from 3 to 1, you will be there. 3, traveling through time and space, through our soul branch, and looking for the most suitable lifetime to visit today. 2, almost there now. And 1, be there now. Tell me, what do you see?
The beach, friends,
So you're with friends at the beach.
yeah, and I'm so warm.
You won't feel any physical sensations.
I know it's not physical, it's in my mind, but
So it's warm at the beach with your friends.
yeah, we've been protesting.
Okay. What can you tell me about that?
Well, you sure you want to know?
Yes, please.
Well, it's the war in Vietnam, and we're all protesting, and we've been getting into a lot of trouble doing that, but I don't care. And we're really passionate about ending the war in Vietnam because it's pointless, but our government won't admit that they made a mistake. They just won't admit that they made a mistake, and there's no reason for us to be over there. And the Vietnamese people are actually very gentle. And we're just dropping bombs on these people for no reason whatsoever. And also, you're my sister. You're my sister. And we're also running an abortion clinic because abortion is illegal. But we're helping people with that as long as it's not past 12 weeks.
Okay. Does your body feel male or female?
Female.
Okay. Do you feel young or old?
Young. I'm like maybe 20, maybe.
Okay, so you feel healthy.
Yeah, and you're my sister.
Okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's bell bottoms, and it's long hair. It's the summertime in California, and we're supposed to be happy, but we're not.
We're not. Is it because of this protest?
Yeah, and our parents are really mean, and they call us names.
Okay. I wonder why you came in on that day for the protest.
Well, we organized it, and we're going to probably go to jail.
So we have a group of people.
Big group. Big group.
Okay.
I can't believe you're with me.
What are we doing?
Well, you're smoking pot, and I'm taking down names of people who need to visit the clinic. And you're making friends and making people like you because everybody likes you. And my boyfriend is going around taking cash donations.
Cash donations? What is the cash donation for?
Well, he says it's for the protest, but he's probably just going to use it to take care of us. For me and you, the protest is real, and we really, really, really need to end this war. We're so passionate about this, and we make jewelry, and we recruit, and it's the only mission we really care about except for the clinic. And we live in the clinic because our parents kicked us out because they're ashamed of us. And my boyfriend's kind of a loser, but he's really sweet.
Oh, okay. Can you tell me what your hair and everything looks like?
Long, wavy, and kind of blonde, kind of brown. And yours is like a reddish brown. And I've always had to protect you. That's stressful, but I don't care.
What did you have to protect your sister from?
Because my dad was raping you when you were a kid, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that you were raped or molested. I just knew that he was mean to you. And our parents are mad because you do drugs, but they don't know that I do drugs too. They think it's just you because they've always been mean to you. So I'm not letting us go back there. We're not going back there.
Are you the older one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it just wasn't safe there.
Right.
Okay, and we're at the clinic.
And we have rainbow nails.
Mm-hmm.
You learned how to paint our nails in rainbow.
Interesting. And we're doing a protest.
We're going to get arrested.
Are we getting arrested now?
Yeah. And they're using force.
Okay.
But I don't care.
That's okay. That's an important day, isn't it?
Yep. I think you're scared, but you're following me because you trust me.
Okay.
Ah, my boyfriend ran. Coward.
That makes perfect sense.
They shouldn't tell women that they can't do what they want to do with their bodies either. It's their bodies.
Is that what they're arresting us for?
Nope, they're arresting us for disturbing the peace and blocking the highway because we're protesting the war, because we uncovered that it was just a bunch of lies and we shouldn't even be there. The Vietnamese people are actually very soft and very kind and very gentle, and they don't even want a war with us. But our government is lying to everybody, and they said that you're unpatriotic if you don't support the war, if you don't enlist. But they don't even care about all of our men that they're killing for no reason at all. And this is just stupid because we're spiritual and we know that death is not okay. And natural death is okay, but not murder.
Yes. Okay, so that was a very important day in our lives.
Mm-hmm. We're going to jail. We don't even care that we're going to jail. We just want to be able to have our pot.
Oh, that's funny. Is there anything else you want to tell me about that scene?
I just wish I could help you. Wait, I did help you later.
Are you there now, later?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me about that.
It's a lot.
It's okay, so you've moved forward now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Well, I was killed because I was protecting you, but you actually did grow up to be a doctor. You actually went to medical school.
Okay. Are you out of your body?
Mm-hmm. But I'm so proud of you.
Did you make it to Source when you left your body?
Well, I stuck around for a little while.
Are you still around?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to go to Source?
Mm-hmm.
Your sister's there waiting.
She's so beautiful.
What can you tell me about the last day of your life that you passed?
I don't like to talk about it.
I know. You don't have to go through it. You can just talk to me outside of the body after it's happened and you're on the spirit side on that day. Are you there?
Yes, because I was going to go to the police because my sister finally told me a little bit about what our dad did. I was going to go to the police, and then one of my dad's friends comes up and shoots me as I'm walking down the road. But I know that I died protecting her because our dad never touched her again.
So you was her angel.
Mm-hmm.
He was. I'd like to help you get home back home to her.
I'm still on that road.
Okay. When he shot you and you left your body, did you see a white light?
Yeah, kind of in the trees.
Okay. Do you see it now?
Yeah, kind of. It looks like the moon a little bit.
It does, doesn't it? I want you to focus on that white light and make it 50% bigger than what you are.
But I didn't complete. I
know.
didn't get to complete. But you completed, but I didn't get to complete.
I know. We're going to send you home so you can complete in a safe with all your spirit family. Do you see that white light being 50% bigger?
Yeah.
You do. Okay. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to help you in this lifetime.
There's a dove.
Oh, beautiful. And I want you to make that white light 100% bigger. We want to get you home and put your soul at rest and get you off of that street. Archangel Michael's going to put his net of light around you, around your soul.
What if I don't recognize my sister?
Oh, you're going to. You will. You always will. Do you see the white light?
Yeah.
Do you see the archangels?
Yeah.
Are they telling you anything?
It'll be okay.
Yes, it will. It will be okay. Is there anything you need to say before we guide you home?
I just don't want to lose her.
You're not going to lose her. You're going to go home. I want you to focus in that white light. And when you focus in it, is there anybody there for you? You have the archangels with you. Is there anybody there for you?
Yeah.
Who is there?
A lot of people.
A lot of people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I bet they miss you.
What if she's not in there?
She'll be in there. If she's not, she may be an angel somewhere else with somebody right now. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Kuan Yin to surround you with compassion and love. We want you to feel love. We want you to feel the warmth of the white light.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. They are surrounding you. Are they telling you anything?
It's okay.
Yes, it will be okay. Are you ready to go into this white light? Okay, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to go first so you can go home. Are you with the angels? Are you being guided?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when you are in the light and you are home.
Is my dad going to be in there?
Your dad's been transformed into white light. He has been healed. He has been cleared. And you will have comfort. You will have comfort and you will have peace. Are you still there with the angels?
Mm-hmm.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you want to say before you go? Before you go back home into this peaceful white light?
I tried to protect you. But I wish you would have told me sooner.
Now you get to get your wings. Are you ready to go home now? Are you home? Are you in the white light?
Yeah, there's lots of people.
Good. And I'm going to ask the archangels to carry you home to Source and to refresh you and cleanse you and rebuild you and re-energize you with much love and much light and compassion. Is there anything you want to say about that lifetime now that you've passed on and you're in Source?
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay. Now, we're going to leave that part of ourselves in the white light to continue on with their journey and to go home. They will continue on their own journey and get their wings. I'd like to ask for all of the consciousness of this one on the bed to reintegrate back into the body. And now, I would like to ask to speak with this one's higher self, please. May I speak with this one's higher self? We have been in a very high frequency during this session, and it will be very easy for the higher self to make itself known and make the necessary connection, and for this one to know that the higher self is always there and is waiting to exist. May I speak to Christy's subconscious, please?
Mm-hmm.
So I always ask for permission to speak to subconscious. And it's okay to ask if I ask questions as I speak to the subconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. May I ask who am I speaking with today?
Dora.
Who?
Dora
Okay. Who are you to Christy?
herself.
Oh, wow. Good. What else can you tell me? Are you her higher self?
Mm-hmm.
And I have permission to speak with you today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Out of all those lifetimes that you could have shown her today, why did you show her that lifetime?
She carries so much with her. It bleeds over.
Okay.
We have to release it like we did the other time.
Okay. Do we still need to release it?
No, I think we did.
Okay, good. Okay, very good. And is that the only reason why you showed her that lifetime today?
Well, she's not going to believe it.
It's okay. We'll get it on the recording for her.
But she carries so much over into this lifetime.
Okay.
And I wish she would stop.
Okay. How can we fix that today?
Maybe just...
Is there some cords we need to cut?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask the archangels to help us with this. And will you assist in this?
Yeah.
Okay. So these cords, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to put them in a net. And I'm going to ask him to disconnect them. Doing it now. Doing it now. Complete disconnection. Is this helping her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Is there any more cords that we need to get?
Mm. I don't think so.
Okay. We'll double check. Is there anyone in those lifetimes that we saw that are incarnated with today in this present lifetime?
Yes.
Okay. What can you tell her about that?
Well, she didn't know these people, but they were in the war. And it was Mark and Ron and my brother and Chaz and your dad and my dad and Marty and all of those people were soldiers over there. That's the reason why she wanted to stop this war. That's the reason why she invested her time into researching this war. And she would have become a very powerful political figure if she didn't have a demon for a father.
But she's the white light source now,
Mm-hmm.
so she can protect more.
Yep, but she didn't get closure then. But I think you're helping her get it now.
Okay, good. And you will help her as well?
Yeah.
Good. So she had a lot of people in that lifetime.
Yeah, those men shouldn't have been over there, and she knew it. A lot of people knew it.
Okay. And is there any karma still playing out that we need to take care of today?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How can we fix it?
You don't have to fix it. It's just, well,
Better yet, remove it.
well, Ron is always going to feel like he owes her something, but he doesn't know he feels like that. And her brother, And this life is always going to be a little bit mad at her because he died in that life in the war. And you're always going to have a soft spot for her. And oh, you were supposed to marry Mark, but you became a doctor and you didn't want to get married because you were so busy. And Mark was lonely and you were supposed to marry him in that lifetime. And actually, you would have kids today that are still alive if you had. And neither one of you got closure because your soul ties didn't come together. And Christy and Ron too. They were supposed to meet in that lifetime too, but your dad, oh man, he was mean.
That lifetime's done. That's not our karma, is it?
Mm-mm.
We can let that go. Could I ask you to do a body scan on this one on the bed
Mm-hmm.
and tell me if there are any entities or energies or any physical things that need to be fixed?
No, she just feels too much.
Okay. Is there any healing or help that we can help her with that?
Well, she should go back to journaling for sure.
Okay.
That's the only time she was able to make real true progress mentally. She's made a lot of progress spiritually, a lot, but mentally, which is also important, journaling was the only thing that ever helped her.
Okay. Is there any certain things she should journal about? Or any certain way or type of journaling?
She likes to do it in a study form. She likes to learn about topics and write down in a study form, but she also sees herself as a topic to learn about as well.
Mm-hmm. Will that help her with her journaling?
And she hasn't done it in so long.
And that will help her.
Because she's got a lot of mental blockage.
Okay, how can we get that? Why does she have this mental blockage?
Because she had to take part in other people's karma in this lifetime, and all those people's karma just stuck to her, and it's so yucky and disgusting. And she's shaking it all off, and it's all falling to the floor, and she don't give a damn anymore. But she's still like it fucked up her brain because she, for some reason, thought that everybody else's situation was her situation.
Okay, so it's just like a residual effect. So if we put, what can we do to get that residual effect out of there? Do we need to ask Archangel Michael to remove it?
No, she needs to journal and she needs to learn how to have fun because she feels guilty if she has fun always, and that's just wrong. And she needs to nurture her friendships and she does not need a lot of friends. She thinks she does, but she don't. She only needs like 3 or 4 friends, but good, really, really good, strong friends that will walk this life with her because we're not meant to walk it alone.
Okay. Okay, so over time that sludge will clear up and she'll know to clear
If
this
she has
out.
friends, yes, if she has friends that'll stick by her and not be selfish and give her their time and vice versa. But it doesn't feel like a real friend, it doesn't feel like a sacrifice to be her friend. If you're a real friend, then you enjoy her and vice versa. If it feels like it's exhausting you, then that's not a real friend.
Yes, and you'll help guide her with that.
Yeah, she has a couple of fake friends.
Okay. And does she know who they are?
No, but she picks up on energy, so she'll figure it out.
Okay. Now these sessions that we did earlier on her removing the entities and the earthbound spirits, did that help her today?
Oh yeah, she's gonna feel a lot better physically.
Okay. How will she feel better?
Well, she's been having like a dark cloud over her when she sleeps, and that's gonna be gone. And she's been convinced that she has this MS, and that's not even gonna be real anymore. She's not even gonna feel that.
Okay. Was all that from all them entities that was in there? Okay. So it's good that we're doing these sessions with her. Okay. Because we really would like to keep her clear. Now when we cleared out her chakras and everything. Are they all open and spinning as they should be?
Yeah, except for them, just her mind needs to clear.
Okay, how can we do that?
Just
Is that going to help with the journaling?
and fun. She needs to have fun and not feel guilty about it.
Okay.
And that will actually help her mind release a lot of stupid stuff that don't need to be in there.
Okay, good. And is her aura all intact?
Mm-hmm.
Anything you can tell us about that for her?
Well, she has demons that try to get her all the time, but she's too strong. She's very strong.
Earlier when we did the aura rebuild, does that help her?
Yeah, it's going to repel all that nasties.
Good, and you'll help her keep that strong.
And
we're going to keep doing these sessions.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. How does these sessions benefit her?
Well, every time that you do a session, she wakes up just a little bit, but I don't know why she's so resistant and scared, but she is. But she wakes up just a little bit every time you do one.
She's also excited too, with the resistance and scared.
Well, she's excited about change because she's been in a bad place for so long.
Yeah, we're changing that, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are there any upgrades that she can benefit from today?
If she, okay. She helps her neighbors and she goes grocery shopping for her elderly neighbor, and now she's been painting the neighbor's walls, and she doesn't want anybody to know about this stuff because she's convinced that if she gets praised, then that will take away the holiness of it. And she's trying to get Ron to pay for the neighbor's roof because the lady's like 80 and nobody cares about her except for Christy. And she lives like 2 houses down. And she needs to know that that is an upgrade. The fact that she's doing that is an upgrade. That is leveling her up way farther than she realizes. And she worries about money, but she's learning how to stop worrying about money. And once she stops worrying about money, then everything will be good.
Okay, good. So will that be the only upgrade she receives right now?
Yeah, just tell her to stop worrying.
Okay. And she don't need to worry about that lady's roof, does she? That's not her worry.
No, it's just that she likes to do things that are selfless because she thinks that's the way, like volunteering and serving, she thinks that's the way to get to heaven.
What is the way to get to heaven?
Well, it's love.
Tell her.
It's pure. Well, it's pure love, and she's not wrong. It is pure love, and pure love is the way to get to heaven when you don't have any like expectation of payback, and when you get rid of all selfishness. That is you are pure. You are literally pure love. So she's on the right path, but she worries way too much about other people.
Yeah, we gotta help her with that. Can we give her an upgrade where she don't worry way too much and she can help them more spiritually and mindfully, so it don't put a wear on her body?
Yeah.
Because we're awakening her now, aren't we? And she's going to be able to help these people more.
Yeah, and her dog takes a lot of her worries off of her too.
Really?
Yeah, that's why dogs are made.
Is there anything you need to tell her about that?
Just that whenever you love a dog and you have a dog as a pet, they actually willingly take your burdens if you let them. They try so hard to take your burdens.
Mm-hmm. Can you send her dog some love for that?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything her dog needs to tell her today?
The dog doesn't like it when they make fun of her farts.
Okay.
That just hurts the dog's feelings.
Okay, so they need to stop that, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything Christy can do to make the dog's farts not be so bad?
No, it's okay. It's just normal. I mean, Harley doesn't get enough exercise. She needs more exercise, but she's not mad about it.
Okay, so the dogs are okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, is there any AI or implants that are not for the best and highest good for the client that we can take out today?
All of the abuse, all of it, should just be laid at the feet of Jesus.
Okay, let's do that. Let's take all of that. Let's take it. and just lay it there.
And don't go back and pick it up later.
No, it'll be transmuted into something good. It won't be there to pick up. Is there anything you want to tell it before you leave it there at the feet of Jesus?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I'm mad at it. It shouldn't have been in her.
What shouldn't have been in her, all that?
The abuse.
Yes, that needs to go. We need to close that. But with these sessions, we're getting there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Good. Is there any black magic on the fields of the client that we need to remove?
Oh, we already did last time.
Okay, good. So we did good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was with
With the first session?
Mm-hmm.
So that works there too then.
Mm-hmm.
Good. At least we're getting an understanding. Okay, now Christy's got a list of questions. Is it okay if I ask them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's that body scan going?
Good.
Have you found anything
No.
that needs to be focused on today?
I mean,
Any discomforts?
she has thyroid issues, but she knows how to fix them.
Is that the same thing that you told her before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And now that we've redone her chakras and her aura, how will that make her energy be?
Just lighter, friendlier, open, not afraid.
She's also wanting to know, why does she feel so exhausted?
The trauma and the fear, almost a fear of success, almost a fear of happiness, a worry. She's addicted to the worry, and she needs to just stop that.
Okay. How can we fix that today?
Just tell her.
You know it's not that easy.
Well, she can journal and she can eat the stuff she knows she's supposed to eat, and she can confide in you more. She always thinks that she's bothering you, but she's not. I know she's not. She can confide in you more. She can learn what it means to have fun. She can take her vitamins every day. She needs to drink so much more water. So much more. She barely drinks water anymore. Pray. She needs to pray some more. She doesn't pray as regularly. That always helped her a lot.
Okay. And doing all of this will help her not feel so exhausted and not have worry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell her on that question?
Just get off your phone and get out into the real world.
Okay, good. Now today when we did these clearings, did that access any of her gifts for her? Did it help any of them?
Yeah, I mean, she's always been good at, like, reading people. She's always been good at picking up energies. But the thing is that she picks up the bad energies too. So today I think we'll reinstate that she can repel those at will.
Okay. Is there anything she needs to do to help that at will?
Just the knowledge that she doesn't have to absorb that. And if she would pray for protection in every situation she goes into, it's not that hard, then the prayer always works, and she knows that.
Okay. Now her and Jennifer and them are starting the woman's thing with their gifts. Anything you can tell her about that?
They should have done that a long time ago.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
And with us doing these sessions with Christy, it's going to help her get stronger.
Yeah.
Good. Because we want her as my equal, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. She's got a question on here. What does she know about the stars? And how does she get access to that information? Her first session mentioned that she knows things in the stars.
It's almost hard to put into words. We were all witnesses when the universes were created. We have all lived on multiple universes. We understand the positions of the stars. We understand what their use is. We all have this knowledge. We just all have to wake up to it. And we all need to understand that the only way to activate it is through love, through love and through talking about it. So the more you talk about this stuff without the fear of judgment, the more downloads you get.
Okay, and that will help her access the information to the layers of the stars.
Yeah. She's so worried that people will think she's strange, but it doesn't even matter.
Will you help her with that block? Because we got to get that block out of there so we can spread this light. We have to spread this light. What's creating that block?
Just the fact that she's been judged so much in her life and she's been hurt so much in her life. She puts herself out there and people, she's a Scorpion, so she constantly has to reinvent herself on a human level because her life was meant for acceleration and a deeper, like most Scorpions can't be, just have like a nuclear family with stabilizing forces and generic happiness, and that's not the way of the Scorpion. The Scorpion has to rise and rise and rise and rise and rise, and they'll never stop until they rise. And so she did not understand that. And so she doesn't understand why she's been constantly abused. And actually, up until she started rebelling against that abuse, she used to cave with it. So she would just get stuck, or she would even go backwards because she would get so hung up on why people are abusing her, and it would affect her self-esteem so badly that she never understood that that was the whole purpose, was to get her to rise above it. And so the more abusive situations she goes through, the stronger she becomes. And the abusive situations are not going to last forever. She's actually at one of her final tests for the moment. She's going to get a big break from the abuse. It just took so long for her to pass the test because, like I said, for a person that's born in the moon of the Scorpio, they're literally world changers. They're literally born just to make sure that other people understand that you don't have to be stuck. So she's supposed to be an example. She's supposed to show other people it doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter what your circumstances. It doesn't matter if someone loves you or hates you or beats you up or talks bad about you. None of that matters. You can still ascend, and you can ascend not only in spite of it, but you can ascend because of it.
Awesome. That's beautiful. That's a lot of good insight for her, isn't it? For all of humanity.
Yeah, she's starting to learn it slowly. But she used to care so much what people thought and what they did.
I think that's our human nature. But she's gotten better since her last session.
Yeah, she's starting to really not care about stuff that holds her back. She's learning to not acknowledge it, and then it drops away.
Oh, good. Yes, because she's worried about this. Or another question she's got is, how can I prevent blockages from coming back?
Well, every time that she spends time with you, with Jennifer, then Jennifer also reminds her about manifestation. And manifestation is the human word, but it's not the spiritual word. But it doesn't matter because she understands the purpose of it. And she's learning not to speak negatively because Jennifer learned not to speak negatively about her life or her situation. And then Christy sees the results that Jennifer got. So now she's learning it too.
Oh, wonderful. That's very beautiful. So we're all here to learn from each other. Okay. What parts of her path are not needed, and how does she let those parts go?
It's really hard to articulate.
You're doing very good.
Well,
no rush.
She doesn't have to make sure that everybody sees things her way. She thinks that she needs to make sure everybody sees things her way, or she just feels like she's losing control. What she needs to realize is that she doesn't have to have control. She never had to have control. Everything's already, it's fine. It's stable. It doesn't matter what people think or what they say or what they see or how they feel. She's going to be just fine even if nobody agrees with her. And she needs to stop trying to get people to agree with her.
Will you be able to help her understand that today?
Yes, and journaling will too, because journaling will strengthen her sense of self.
Okay, now journaling. What about like that automatic writing?
Oh, yes, she knows about that. She's done that before, but not in a very long time.
Can you help her access that a lot more?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good way to get a lot of messages to her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Will you open that part of her up that can do that?
Mm-hmm. She just has to be relaxed.
And you'll help her with that?
Yeah.
Because with those entities gone today, that should help her a lot.
Yeah.
Automatic writing.
Yeah, she knows about that.
That would be good for her. Here's another question. How can I help Ron? And what is the best way to serve or love him?
Well, she's doing it. She's doing it. He's just... He has his own trauma from his parents. And he can project sometimes, even though he tries not to. And the only thing that she needs to do is just not get triggered and not get mad and just keep loving him gently. And she realized that it's not her job to point out his flaws. It's not her job to improve him. It's not her job to do anything like that. And she did realize that. So now she's okay. But it's only her job to love him. That's the only job she has in regards to Ron, is just to love him unconditionally. And don't try to control him, change him, help him. If he feels loved correctly, he'll change himself.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's all you have to say on that one?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
That one's going to turn out good.
That's perfect. Yes. And she's wanting to know, how can she make amends for her sins?
She doesn't have to. The atonement has already been made when she was born. Everybody, see, they try to convince us that we're bad, and church and society and parents and everything tries to convince us that we're bad and that we have all this darkness. And acknowledging the darkness makes the darkness go away. So that's all you have to do. But when you run from it or you hide from it or you're ashamed of it, then you feel like you have to make all this, what is the word? You feel like you have to make all this atonement, and you don't. That literally, you being born was a miracle enough to clean all of that out.
Yes, because we're all meant to be light. We all have light.
And we're all beautiful. And the judgments that we have are a lie.
Yes. And we can help her understand that.
Yeah, she doesn't have any sin that she needs to clean out. God cleans us out every single day as long as we choose love.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and she's had angels all around her today.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell her spirit guides?
Hmm?
Can you tell her who her spirit guides are?
Yeah. Her uncle's been sending her feathers, lots and lots of feathers, and he's with her. And her wife from back at her very first life.
Was that her Egyptian life?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That her wife's name is Catania, and she's with her. And her grandmother.
She's got a lot of guides.
Oh yeah, she's got a lot of them that she's never even met in this life.
How can she tap into them to help build her spirit?
Just acknowledge and ask. Just ask for signs and ask for guidance and ask for protection, and that's all they need.
Okay. So her spirit guides will be able to help her with this next question. Her next question is, how can I best help my children on their paths?
Just love. That's all you have to do is just love.
Just love.
If a parent gives unconditional love, then the kid is going to be okay. But if the parent is so flawed that their love is conditional, it's based on performance or it's based on their mood, then that's when the kid grows up to be, have issues.
Okay. So she just has to be patient and love.
Unconditionally love, even when they are yucky, sticky brats.
And you help her have patience with that?
Yeah, she has a lot of patience because the lesson that she learned, her kids were stolen from her. So ever since her kids were stolen from her, she actually does have a lot of patience.
That's good. And today we opened up her heart chakra more and spread that love everywhere.
She's so afraid of being a burden to people. And she's not a burden at all. She's light.
How can we help her realize that she's not a burden? Is there an energy we need to take away that's making that burden keep popping up?
These self-esteem issues are just so human. It's such a human experience. It's not, there is no self-esteem issues anywhere except for this planet. And just, she needs to not overthink. Like that overthinking is almost a demon.
Okay. Do we need to focus on that, or do we need to give the ego a hug?
Yeah, and yeah, the overthinking, and don't judge the ego, because actually the more you judge the ego, the bigger it can become.
And the ego loves to be loved. They just never get loved, do they?
Mm-mm.
So can we send love to the ego today?
And
let it feel the compassion and the love that it has for this one on the bed. Is there anything that the ego would like to say now that it has a chance to speak?
No. I think it's starting to learn its place and when to be useful.
Okay, good. Because we want to blend it in with everything else so it just is a normal flow. No blocks. All compassion. All love. So we're going to send that ego a big hug. And all this love and compassion. And we're going to put a lotus flower on the heart. By Kuan Yin. And that will help the ego feel loved. She's wanting to know, how does she get rid of the bad dreams?
Well, I think it's going to get better today because the entities, is that what you called them?
Yes.
The entities that were attached to her were creating a cloud over her when she was sleeping, and that should be gone now.
Okay. Very good. Why did she have those dreams? Was it just because of those entities?
Well, yeah.
Their energy and their...
Yeah, because she actually receives things better when they're pleasant, and she's had a lot of psychic dreams that were pleasant, and she was able to manifest those into the tools that she needed. But when they're unpleasant, she almost does get a block.
Okay. So when they're unpleasant, does that mean there's something she needs to work on? Does that mean that could be an entity popping up or something we need to focus on?
Yeah, like her grandpa's energy never went away because his death was so traumatic and he was so confused because of his state of mind wasn't good. And her father absorbed a lot of that negative energy.
Okay. But her grandfather's in the light now, correct?
Yeah.
So that will all stop.
Yeah.
And that helped him cross over.
Okay.
Now she's wanting to know, how does she find the willpower and self-discipline to become an active person with a very active lifestyle?
Well, she knows how to count micros and macros. And I mean, look, on a spiritual level, when you can get to a place of perfection on a spiritual level, which I understand is like an anomaly because we are always evolving and we're always ascending and we're always changing and we're always learning, and I understand that. But there is a point that you can get to on a spiritual level where actually your metabolism is supernaturally charged, and she will get there. But on a very human level, she knows about macros, she knows about micros, she knows she's supposed to be consuming healthy fats, she knows she needs her amino acids, she knows all of these things. If she would just start keeping that food journal again and start measuring that stuff, that's not even something that's difficult for her. That's something she enjoys. So it's not like a chore to her. She likes doing those things. So she just tell her to start doing that again. And then that'll activate her metabolism. And then, yeah, when you work out, like when you go walking, it's going to hurt the first week or so. But after that, it actually feels very um, like you get a good rush from it. It's very good.
Okay. So it will help her muscles loosen up.
And that water, yep.
And okay. And then when her muscles loosen up, then the fluids can run through her body, her spinal fluids.
And everything will speed up.
Okay. So today when we did the chakra and energy, that helped her.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Now her gift of being a medium, can you enhance that for her today? Can you open it up for her?
Yeah. It's not good, but it's not bad. It just exists. So, I mean, people are going to judge her. People on a human level judge situations they don't understand. So it's not going to harm her if she wants to stop doing that. And it's not going to harm her if she wants to expand on it. The only thing that she needs to do to expand on it and to open it up more is just to really do the research. Like you've been doing your research on the metaphysical realm of taking someone to the next level so that you can hypnotize them, if that's the right word. You've been doing your research. If Christy wants to do her research, she can do that research, and she already follows the medical medium. She already knows all about that stuff. She knows that taking care of her nutrition opens it up more. She knows that being truthful with herself opens it up more. But there's also books, and there's programs, and there's YouTube, and there's podcasts. She knows how to open all that stuff up if she wants to. She's just really afraid of judgment.
Okay. Okay. With her getting into this new metaphysical world, we're going to have to release that judgment out of her.
Yeah, she's afraid of other people's judgment.
Okay. What can we do to get that cleared up?
Just to keep loving her and make her understand that the love that you give and the love that, Ron and her children and Nikki and any other friends, the genuine people in her life, that love can make the stuff that's not love very obsolete and not even meaningful at all. But she just needs to receive that love.
Okay, and you can help her open that up to receive it.
Yeah, she's been doing good climbing that ladder.
She is doing good. She's almost my equal.
Yeah, and you're doing good too. You've really done a good job of killing out the negative parts of you, the fleshly parts of you.
Thank you. She's got a couple more questions if it's okay to ask. Is the one on the bed and Jennifer meant to be business partners?
Oh yeah, yep. Jennifer's known that for a long time. Yep.
What can you tell them about that?
Just that if they do something that they're both passionate about, they'll make money. But if they're being fake or if their objective is to make money, then it's going to stall. But if they're doing something they're both passionate about because they genuinely enjoy doing it, they'll become rich.
Yeah, because we're just doing stuff now because we enjoy it.
But if all you think about is how much income you're going to get, then it's not going to work.
Okay. Yeah, that's not our goal. I think her goal is to save the souls.
Yeah, she wants to help enlighten people. And she's super excited that she feels like she can trust you because no one else has ever had the same goal as her before.
It's pretty magical, isn't it? Now, these modalities that Jennifer's been learning, would it be good for Christy to learn those?
Yes.
Is there other modalities that she should branch off into?
No, there's no limit. There's no limit. There's no isolation. She should and can do as much as she wants to do.
Okay. It's just a matter of her just wanting to do
choosing it.
Okay. Yeah, because I've kind of become obsessed with this stuff. Okay. She's got another question. She'd like to know if her friendship with Jennifer is lifelong.
Well, yeah, of course.
I know it's a silly question, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she knows there's friendships that have seasons, and this is not one of them.
That is true. We help each other.
Mm-hmm.
We help each other. Well, that is all of her questions. Is there a message that you would like to give her?
Just listen to her instincts. Don't question her instincts. Pray, because that's always helped her. And journal. And don't hold back. I mean, like, she sees a vision of like these relationships with her children and her oldest daughter, and she behaves so reserved, and that's ridiculous. She gave birth to these people. She doesn't have to be reserved. She doesn't have to hold back. They're not going to rebel against her. They're not going to push her away. They love her. They want to know she loves them. And that's actually going to help her restore a lot of her lost self-esteem, to nurture those relationships. And it's not even like a chore. It's not an effort. It's not a chore. She's just so scared that they're grown. They're going to reject her. They have their own situations now. But everybody always needs their mother.
They do. Yes, they do.
And she doesn't need to worry so much about Ron. He's figuring it out.
Does she worry about him a lot?
Yeah, because he stays stressed about money, and he also works usually 10 to 14-hour days. So he's physically stressed. He's mentally stressed about money. He has a pulled muscle right now, and she's trying to tell him that that is a manifestation of stress. And so she does worry about him, but he's figuring it out. He's actually going to follow her example if she can just keep saying, just love and not negativity. He'll lean into that and find comfort in that.
Good. And that pulled muscle in Ron, you said that Christy knew it was from his stress.
Yeah, we manifest our stress physically.
Can you help ease that pulled muscle for him a little bit?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, she needs to try harder with, she knows how to help him. She just doesn't think that he believes in it, so she doesn't offer it.
Okay. Is there a way she can do it without him?
Or yeah, she can wait till he's asleep, or she can just do it anyway. She's always just done whatever. She's not afraid of Ron. He makes her feel very safe.
Good. That's what we want, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what we want. Now, I'm sure you heard us talking. She's going to be getting a new booth at an antique mall.
Yeah.
What can you tell her about that? Any steps or guides that she needs to take? What would be good on helping her get some money?
Don't price stuff expensive. Use your common sense. You don't rush the process. So she might have like a month or 2 or 5 months where she's just breaking even, or she's only making a small profit. That's not the point. She actually has this deep, deep desire before she dies to have a bed and breakfast and a very lucrative antique store. And she will have those things. And this is actually the seed. The antique booth is the seed that's being planted to grow the tree that's going to become her bed and breakfast and her antique mall. And so like a real antique mall, not like the thrift stores that we see, like a real antique, like where things are hundreds and hundreds of dollars, because they're real valuable antiques. And if she doesn't get frustrated on the months where she's not making a huge profit, because the whole thing is that we're all being tested all the time by spirit. And so when we feed into the negative, and she's figuring this out, when we feed into the negative, we're failing the test. And it's not like a failing a test in like a reprimand kind of way. It's not like that. It's just, you're going to stay a little stagnant until you stop feeding the negative. So if something bad happens and you get upset, you're not going to ascend. But if something bad happens and then you don't react, then you get to go to the next level. And that's the lesson that people always are learning, but they don't know they're learning it. They don't understand they're learning it. And that's the reason why a lot of people are drawn to church too, because church teaches us how to be, well, if it's a good church, it teaches us how to be unconditionally loving. And unconditionally loving, if you can master that, it will lower your blood pressure. It will help you have better reactions to stressful situations. You're accessing the God that's inside of all of us. Most people think that God is outside of us, somewhere in the sky or whatever. But God is inside of each and every single one of us. And when we choose loving actions and we reject fear, because all bad behavior stems from fear, and fear is an illusion. And we call it Satan because fear makes us make horrible choices and do horrible things to other people that harm other people or harm ourselves. But that's not real. Fear is just an illusion. And once we realize that fear is an illusion and only love is real, then we start making better choices. And so I know that Christy is figuring that out. And as long as she stays on the path that she's in right now, she'll be lucrative.
Beautiful. Because you're helping her grow this little seed
Mm-hmm.
that's going to turn into her prosper.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And Ron's helping her too, and she needs to stop being afraid of asking him for help. I know that she loves him, and we all know that he does work way too many hours, and he's gonna cross over that bridge. He's not gonna be stuck in that situation forever. But she does not need to be afraid of asking for help, because that's actually his love language. He likes her leaning on him, and he can help her with this booth.
And he will.
Yep. If she asks him, he will. He'll build up all the shelves and he'll help her with everything. But she's so scared to add more to his plate.
It's because she's been in survivor mode. But you'll help her understand that she can ask him for anything.
Yeah.
His love language. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting close to bring her out. Is there a final message for this one?
She doesn't need another child. She thinks she needs another child, but she's not going to have another child, and that's good. She doesn't need another child. She has so much love to give to the children she already has and to everybody she knows. She loves to fix the broken, and that's okay as long as she doesn't absorb their brokenness. She has so much healing to give to other people. She thinks because the way she felt when her children were small, she felt in her element because she was leading with love. And she thinks that that's the only way she can tap into that, but it's not. She can lead with love no matter who she's interacting with, and that can fill her cup.
That's beautiful. And her getting these sessions is helping that more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
And you'll remind her.
We kind of stay on each other about that, don't we?
Mm-hmm. We're all just walking each other home.
It's beautiful. Can you tell her aura color today?
It's like almost like a lavender.
Good. So it's changing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a mixture of blue and purple. And, yeah, a little bit of pinkish, but mostly blue and purple.
I love that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And can I ask you to keep upgrading the body and continuing with any healing that may be needed by this one over the next 3 nights in the sleep state?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how will she feel today when she wakes up? Will she tell a difference?
Yep, energetic. The first time was just a new experience, but this time she's going to feel energetic.
Okay. And she'll be able to ride that energy wave.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for doing this for her.
Thank you for allowing it. Is there any final messages that you would like to give to her or to anybody in general before I pull her, send you back?
Nope, just keep being the love.
Keep being the love. Okay. So these sessions that Jennifer does, they work. They help people.
Yeah, because your intentions are pure. If your intentions were messed up, then they wouldn't work, but your intentions are good.
Okay, perfect. And you'll guide Christy on the partnership and the woman's retreats. And
Yes. Yes. If she does not get in her own way with fear and thinking that it's a bad idea or thinking that people are judging her, because that's like one of her fears and it's not even real. If she doesn't get in her own head about that, then it'll take off and be a wild success and heal a lot of people.
oh, good. So we just need to keep working
Mm-hmm.
and keep guiding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, was her third eye activated a little more today?
Yes.
Okay. And she'll be able to tell a difference?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell her on that?
Mm-mm.
And is there anything else, or are we complete?
I think we're done. I hope that I come back this strong next time too.
Oh, you will. And thank you so much for coming through